All right. Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Scott Sports 101 NBA Playoffs Cavs Recap Show. We're going to talk Cavs, and they came back tonight and took game two. They took advantage of every opportunity against the Knicks. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But first, here is today's Scott Sports 101 NBA Cavs playoff trivia question. What father and son have played for the Cavs? I'll have the answer later in the podcast. Uh, well, after an embarrassing loss to the Knicks in game one, the Cavs came back and took game two in round one of the Eastern Conference playoffs with a big 107 to 90 win over the Knicks tonight at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse to even up the series at one game apiece between the two teams. The Cavs took advantage of every opportunity and ran with it, correcting their major ills, rebounding and turnovers from Saturday's loss and turning it into a big win tonight at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, to even up the opening round series between the two teams at one apiece. The Cavs are and got the Cavs got big concerted effort from the guards to do so, as well as they did in tonight's game against the Knicks. Darius Garland, in particular, to go along with his 32 points on 8 of 17 of shooting, wasn't afraid to get into the thick of it in the paint, finding bodies. But the big story of the game was Caris LeVert, who scored 24 points off the bench, and Donovan Mitchell added 17 points and a career playoff high, 13 assists for the Cavs, who were much more physical than in game one and went toe to toe with the Knicks. And boy, did the Cavs ever tonight. Boy, they made a concerted effort, and boy, they played well in this game tonight. And this was a game they had to win. They did not want to be down 2 games to none. They did not want that. And they really made a concerted effort tonight. And they really did. And with the Cavs, and Evan Mobley did very well tonight. 13 points, 13 rebounds. He really scored well in the paint. Uh, uh, Jared Allen had 9 points and a playoff career high 10 assists and 10 rebounds and three. The playoff high 10 rebounds and 3 assists, excuse me. Danny Green scored 3 points and had 4 rebounds. Jared Allen, oh yeah, I said Jared Allen. Isaac Okoro did have 1 rebound, did not score any points. C.D. Osman had 5 points and uh, 6 rebounds, and Lopez played for about 4 minutes. So, boy, just what a game tonight. And the Cavs were 38 of 77 in field goals. And three-pointers, they were 14 of 33 tonight. And the Knicks were 20 of 79 in field goals, 7 of 29 in three-pointers. And the Cavs were 17 of 21 with free throws to the Knicks 25 to 30. And total rebounds, the Cavs out-rebounded the Knicks 43 to 36. And defensive rebounds, there were 32, and the Knicks had 23, 32 to 23. Offensive rebounds, 11 to the Knicks 13. And the Cavs had 26 assists and 16, and Knicks had 16. And the Cavs had 42 points in the paint. Scored very well in the paint tonight. And the Knicks had 38 points in the paint. There were, uh, 16 personal fouls for the Knicks, but the Cavs had 22 personal fouls. 10 steals for the Cavs, 14 for the Knicks, and the blocks were 7, and the Knicks had 5. And Cavs had 7, and 26 assists and 16 for the Cavs, 16 assists for the Knicks, as I mentioned. But boy, these were some big time numbers tonight in the paint. And the Cavs the Knicks turned the ball over 18 times, and the Cavs just took advantage of it every time. And they were scoring in the paint. They were up. They were up 25-22 after the first quarter, and then 30, and then they were up 59 to 40, 59 to 39. Excuse me, at halftime, and then they were up. I think it was 82 to 60 at the end of the third quarter, and then the Cavs just pulled away in the third quarter, and they went on to get the win, 107 to 90, to even up the series at one apiece. And so now the series shifts to New York for games 3 and game 4. Game game 3 is Friday at 8:30. And it will be on, I believe. Let me take a look. See, I'm trying to find out, and you can see that game on ABC, and of course, and also Bally Sports Ohio as well. Well, we'll talk more Cavs in just a moment, but right now, it is time to reveal the answer to today's Scott Sports 101 Cavs NBA playoff trivia question. What father and son have played for the Cavs? And if you said Larry Nance Sr. and Larry Nance Jr., you are correct. Larry Nance Sr. played for the Cavs in the mid-'80s and early to mid-'90s, and Larry Nance Jr. played for the Cavs. I think it was from 2017 to 2021. Check me if I'm wrong. Yeah. I'll have another trivia question on my next podcast, which will be from my NFL Draft podcast, which will start next Thursday. Matt Murphy cannot join me, so I'll be by myself. Hopefully, I'll get some. When the third round comes, I'll get phone calls, and Keith Norman, KIL, Keith and Lakewood will join me. We'll see on that, but I'm looking forward to the draft. So keep a watch out for that. And getting back to the Cavs, they really this was one of the Cavs. This was just a big win the Cavs just needed to have tonight because they did not want to be down 0-2, as I mentioned, and they really took advantage of every scoring opportunity in this game tonight. Between all four quarters, they took advantage of it. The Knicks, this was the Knicks' worst game of the season, and they just really. Uh, I did not have it at all tonight. So in this game, but I will tell you that Jalen Randall scored 22 points, had 8 rebounds, 1 assist for the Knicks, and Jalen Brunson rather, I had 20 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Julius Randall had 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. So. But the Knicks just struggled offensively and defensively in this game tonight. And they just could not catch the Cavs in this one. So series is tied, and so it will shift to New York for Game 3 Friday and Game 4, which will be, I think, on that will be Game 4 will be on Sunday. That's when it will be. So, but boy, the Cavs just really made adjustments tonight and came back and won this thing tonight. And well, that's just about going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101 Cavs recap show, playoff recap show. I'll be back with next week when I get underway for the NFL draft. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. Way to go, Cavs. Let's win game 3. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.